Hello and welcome to Future Perfect Tech Short. I'm Tony Velasquez. Microsoft Philippines and the Department of Science and Technology recently awarded the winners of the 12th edition of the Microsoft Imagine Cup. This annual student competition aims to produce innovative software ideas which offer solutions to real-life problems. And joining us on Future Perfect is John Paul Sibog. He's the Audience Marketing Manager for Microsoft Philippines. He brought with him the winners of the 2014 Imagine Cup. Mark Castillo, Charlie Ho, did I get that right? Oh, Charlene Ho, and Paul Villena. Well, thank you very much for coming over to the show. Sorry for that, naputol sa prompter. Charlene, how can I miss that? You're the only rose among the thorns. All right, well, first of all, thank you very much for coming over to Future Perfect. The awarding was held when? Was it just last week?
April 29.
How time flies, diba? Yes, that was just about last week. So, this competition was held for how long? For anong duration?
1 day.
So
overall?
Yeah.
We started, actually, the local finalists were announced during January. Then,
In January.
Yes, the finals was on April. So the whole period was basically the development.
The development of the apps that you finally were awarded for. All right, so I think you were supposed to be grouped in teams with really imaginative names. Team Pew Pew, Team Animals, and what was the other team?
Team Tala.
Team Tala, okay. Yung Tala, medyo naintindihan ko. Pero Team Pew Pew, okay. Team Pew Pew. Okay, who's Team Pew Pew? Your Team Pew Pew. All right. So what did Team Pew Pew come up with?
Basically, we're a group of fun and wild people. So we've
just my kind of people. Fun and wild.
So Pew Pew.
Okay, Pew Pew.
Yes.
Okay. So what is Pew Pew's innovative idea?
So for our application, it's called Funimals. It's targeted for the children ages 4 to 8.
Okay.
And it's a storytelling app that allows children to enjoy fable-like stories anytime and anywhere.
You know, I don't know if you actually, did you bring any examples of these apps at all?
He has about my application. No.
You did. Okay, but here, Funimals were left in the zoo. All right. So Funimals allows children to make up their own stories.
Basically, the process here is the children makes their own stories. So we have a set of pictures, so they can select backgrounds, stickers like an adult character, kid character, then an object, and these stickers will be based, and the app will generate a story from these pictures.
Interesting. How long do those stories run?
Basically, each story is composed of 6 to 7 pages.
Pages. Okay,
Yes.
you count them as pages.
Ano
to? Merong voice narration?
We have one functionality in the application which allows the app to narrate the stories for them.
In English?
Yes.
In English. So parang I show a picture of, say, a particular animal, and it makes up a story about that.
Actually, we do have the characters within the application are animals, so they will simply drag the pictures. Yes, so they are predefined pictures, and the app will generate the stories.
Ano to? May mga corresponding horror stories ba ito? Pinakita ko, gusto ko ng mga piranha.
These stories are actually giving values, moral values.
Teaching values.
Yes.
Via the animals then?
Yes.
So parang like what kind?
Bravery, sharing, being honest, eating healthy. And the pictures that we have are familiar places.
Eating healthy.
Yes.
So I'm sure hindi si Porky Pig yung ano.
Yeah, we actually have a character named Porky the Pig.
Wait, that's patent infringement.
Yes.
Yeah, their application, just to add, is really more of innovation category. And that means that, the reason why they've done that is they're seeing that we're moving to ebooks kind of thing. So, storytelling, digitized. So that's the entire idea. Plus, the values and all that, and the fun.
So this is like a twist on yung ano to?
Yes.
Parang make your own
That,
ending,
that's
diba?
way, that's how, that's what makes it different
Okay.
among other applications.
So there you go. Fun and wild people. Funny mouths. All right. And Charlene, what was your team? Team Animus.
Yeah, it means full of spirit.
Yeah. Okay. And what was the spiritual app that you made?
So we made a game called Fit Pals. It's a Kinect game for kids
Oh, so you
ages
have to use
4
a
to
Kinect?
7. Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's actually a fitness game that allows them to exercise. But what they see is like just they're picking fruits, pero they're actually exercising already.
Okay.
So we thought of kids parang lying around at home, just playing video games. So why not give them games that would make them
Make physical
fit?
activity.
Yeah.
Okay. So Fit Pals, and it's more like a fruit picking app.
Not really,
Not
but
really.
it's part of our game.
Part of
Like,
the game.
we have so many activities for children, and then we also have parang water stage where they can parang go boating, pick some fish.
Okay. Talaga. So, ano to? Do you earn points as you go around the different stages of the game?
Yeah, actually our points is based on the calories you burn.
Oh, may calorie
yeah.
counter pa.
That's what we did.
How do you do that? Just by measuring the number of movements,
Yeah, we use formulas and we research on it.
Talaga. So, kaya pala niya i-compute yung calorie, consumption, no? So, say, you were eating with Porky the Pig, and parang naging mishmash na, right? All right, and finally, Team Tala. Paul, so what did your team come up with?
Actually, Team Tala is a group of students from different college and universities in the Philippines. So we have from Adamson University, then Preston, and then Mapua.
Why do you mention that? Because the other teams are all from the same school?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, okay. So kayo lang
Yes po.
nagkaroon ng iba-ibang recruits.
Yes po.
Why did that happen?
We're from the same program, which is the Microsoft Student Partners Program.
Okay.
So we're in the same program, which with different skills and talents.
All right.
So, and then Team Tala came from the word, the Latin name of the goddess of stars, which is Tala.
Tala.
And then we actually came up with the word Tala because just like the stars that lights and give hope from at night,
Yeah.
so we are committed to give hope to develop some applications to solve the toughest problems in the world.
And what problem does your app address?
Actually, our application is called Relink. So Relink is an application for those people who don't want the garbage and to those who actually need them. So we link the people from home
Okay.
and then for the businesses. So all you need is to download Relink on your Windows phone
Mhm.
and then register.
You
and
say you
then,
have it on your phone, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we have here Relink application.
Okay.
So
This is in the beta stage.
yes.
Beta stage. Okay. There you go.
So, with Relink application, all you need is an internet connection,
Okay.
and then you can customize your profile.
So you have to register
Yes.
in the app. Okay.
In the app, so it's free,
Mhm.
and then you can see your profile.
Mhm.
If you have your business, you can swipe
You,
it
you,
here.
you got to show it over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you can link it to a business.
Yes, if
Okay.
you have your business, and then all you need is to create a post
Yeah.
where you compose your, for example, you have a pile of newspapers at home, and then you're going to make some money out of it.
Okay.
So you need to post it.
Mhm.
For example, wala akong internet.
So yung mga recyclable materials
Yes,
mostly.
yung mga recyclable materials,
Yeah.
pwede mo siyang ibenta. And then, some businesses, makikita nila yun sa application. And then,
Yeah.
kung possible na gusto nilang bilhin, bibili nila sa'yo.
So there's already a built-in directory of businesses that can be accessed through the app.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually we have partners.
Partners.
Partners na. Number one is from the local government, we have the National Solid Waste. And then we have Clean Up the Philippines.
Okay.
And then I forgot the other nakalimutan ko ba yung ano?
MessyDiapers.com.
Swap. Sorry. Swap.
I don't think messy diapers are recycled. Although they make some fire retardant materials out of messy diapers. So basically, JP, right?
Yeah,
It's
yes.
JP. What happens to all of the team's software designs? They're not concepts anymore. They're actual working apps.
Yes, yes.
What happens to them?
Well, currently they're working with Microsoft in terms of publishing them to, we have the marketplace.
Sure.
The Microsoft
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
And then from there, like people would, realize that, hey, there's this app and we could actually use
So they're all
it.
free to download now.
Yes.
But except for the Kinect, how do you do that? I mean, that's like an Xbox.
Yeah, it's still for publishing.
You're still for public.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
That's not in a Windows marketplace, right?
Yes.
That's a Kinect apps in the Kinect App Store.
Yes.
Pero sayang, we should have brought the actual. I wanted to take some
Yeah.
fruits and maybe go out with Porky the Pig. But I don't know. So. Um, in developing these apps, I mean, over the past several editions of the Imagine Cup, how have these apps fared in the marketplace, so to speak?
Well, the Microsoft since last year actually focused on apps and these keys, especially the finalists for this year's Imagine Cup.
Yeah.
They actually have ramped up to to address the needs of a specific need here in the Philippines. So
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah.
we have DOST with us, and DOST specifically said that okay, these are the focus areas that we need to address here in the Philippines.
So you've got
So,
education,
yes,
you've got,
education.
I guess,
soil
ecology,
management.
environment,
Yes, environment, disaster
and
preparedness.
health, which is the
Health.
fruit picking.
Yes. So those kind of things, and that's where we ventured into creating these applications, and they actually were also mentored by Microsoft and partners here in the Philippines. So
Yeah.
so as to have a better application to be useful, and for example for the game to be fun as well,
Sure.
addressing the here.
So I assume that because all three of you are here, that you were the team captains, the team leaders. So how many were you in your team
So
for Pew Pew, the fun and wild team?
So we're four in the team.
Four.
And
Same school?
yes,
Which
we're
is?
all from De La Salle University.
Okay.
And that's basically
All four of you.
yes.
But you were like the head.
yes,
of the team.
Leading,
Leading. It
managing.
was your idea.
We actually grouped together and came up with the idea.
Storytelling. Ano ba to? Naka-assign ba yung parang particular topic or sector? Like, did you pick environment? Or was it assigned to you?
No, we just chose.
You just chose that. That's especially for Kunwari health, for children, and storytelling education. Okay, that's great. But if you had a choice, would you have chosen that, yung education?
Yes.
You wouldn't.
Yes.
Talaga. Why is that? Why is it an interest for you?
Actually, kasi first our process was to identify the problem, and we chose the education. And as we can see, the society is facing problems like you can see people getting bullied because they don't know how to read. So here we want to develop the fondness for reading, and it can create people who are critical thinkers and learners.
That's great. That's great. That's a good objective. Although, if the app is making up the stories for them, doesn't that somehow rob them of their own creativity?
Not
In a
really.
way? Not really.
Not really.
Kasi ako, I like to make up my own stories.
Uh,
For example, a giant asteroid is about to crash into this studio. Which one of us will survive? Those kinds of stories. So, where do you go on from here, from the Imagine Cup? Are you guys graduating? I don't know.
I'm graduating soon.
You're graduating now.
graduating.
You're graduating now. Also,
upcoming party.
incoming fourth year. So after this, what are your plans? What are you going to do?
Actually, we want to pursue our project. So we're going to start up
This one.
Yes.
This one relink.
yung relink po. So, ipupush na namin siya sa market. And then, if naging possible talaga siya sa market, so tutuloy-tuloy na namin siya.
With Microsoft support.
Yes, with Microsoft.
Obviously. And FitPals, I mean, where do you go from there?
Well, we're currently a contestant, world semi-finalist. Yes, so we're looking forward to joining Bill Gates. And then, we want FitPass to expand. So as of now, it's only for kids, but we wanted to expand
For
to
adults,
teens, adults. Yes.
God knows I know. I need a fit pal. All right, and in the meantime, I'd like to thank you, all of you, and congratulations, of course, for making it to the finals of the Imagine Cup. When is the next Imagine Cup going to be?
It's gonna be in July. That's the
This
World
July.
Finals.
World
Yes.
Finals. Where's it going to be held?
In Seattle. It's Microsoft's
The South Head office nila.
Yes.
Fantastic. So you'll be there.
Hopefully.
Looking forward.
Yeah.
I'm saying it now. All right. Well, thank you very much to JP Simbog from Microsoft, and to the heads of Team Tala, Team Animus, my favorite team, Team Pew Pew, for coming over to Future Perfect. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Coming up next on Future Perfect Tech Shorts, we'll talk about connectivity solutions with our guest from Aiton. We'll be right back after this break.